What is up, everybody? Max here with your fix of gaming news. Coming up, this year's Call of Duty isn't even out yet, but we've already got some rumors about what's in store for next year. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is coming out sooner than expected for a very good reason, and more info on how Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered improves on the original. Let's get into it. Some leaked info about Call of Duty's 2025 installment has popped up on social media, and based on what was shown during a focus group, Black Ops 6 will be followed up by a sequel to Black Ops 2. I know it sounds a little bit stupid numerically, but it makes sense in terms of the timeline. Black Ops 6, which comes out next week, takes place in the early 90s during the Gulf War, while Black Ops 2, which was released back in 2012, took place in a then futuristic, fictionalized version of 2025. Supposedly, the Call of Duty that's coming out in the actual year, 2025, next year, will take place in the 2030s, which haven't happened yet if you're keeping track. Bear in mind, this still isn't the furthest into the future the Black Ops series has gone. Black Ops 3 was set in 2065, and Black Ops 4 didn't actually have a single-player campaign, but the multiplayer and Blackout were supposedly set in the 2040s. Anyway, according to the leaks, Black Ops 2 protagonist David Mason will return for whatever next year's entry is called, and some mechanics being featured in this year's Black Ops 6, like Omni Movement and Human Shield, will make a return with some added tweaks, like the ability to wall jump or stick a grenade to a player who's being held hostage so that they can be a human shield and a human bomb. Sounds lovely. Zombies mode will also return and will have 8-player co-op. This news comes courtesy of Twitter user Forward Leaks, who got it from Fumo Leaks, who allegedly heard it from somebody who attended a focus group, and supposedly the focus group was headed up by somebody's uncle who works at Nintendo. Okay, I made up that last part, but everything else was corroborated by Insider Gaming. We'll keep you posted when we hear more about whatever's going on with Call of Duty, but in the meantime, keep an eye out for our review of Black Ops 6's campaign and multiplayer sometime next week. Once upon a time, the first few months of the year were usually pretty quiet in terms of major game releases, but these days that is certainly not the case. Next February is already looking pretty stacked, and one of the most anticipated games of the year, let alone the month, is Monster Hunter Wilds, Capcom's latest mainline installment in the long-running, much-beloved series. And it's a big enough deal that the next Like a Dragon game just got the hell out of the way so it doesn't get completely steamrolled. In a video posted by RGG Studios, studio head Masayoshi Yokoyama announced that Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, the completely bonkers-looking and self-explanatory sounding spin-off from the mainline games, will be releasing a week earlier than previously announced and will now be out on February 21st instead of February 28th. He didn't explicitly say this was because of Monster Hunter, but he did say he wanted fans to, quote, play the game that comes out after with peace of mind and enjoy hunting at their own pace. Of course, in the weeks leading up to Pirate Yakuza's release, there's still some stiff competition, including, and this is just February mind you, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Civilization 7, Assassin's Creed Shadows, and Avowed, so something tells me that having too much free time won't really be a problem next February. If you're looking for a big, sprawling open-world time sink that involves hunting large monster-shaped things before then, Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered is hitting PS5 and PC at the end of the month. While the core experience is going to be largely the same as the original 2017 PS4 game, the visual improvements speak for themselves, and co-developer Nixes gave some insight into another way it's utilizing the more powerful hardware. Senior technical game designer Brian Van Noonen explained, quote, building the game for PS5 allowed us to leverage the increased amount of memory available, enabling us to significantly boost the number of non-player characters. We added many more places for NPCs to stand, sit, work, and fulfill their needs. We gave them more varied schedules to increase movement and liveliness in different areas. We also tried to make creative use of existing animations. For example, there's now a woman feeding geese at the well in Meridian, reusing an existing sewing animation. Additionally, on the bridge to Meridian, we've made significant strides in improving the atmosphere and sense of activity, end quote. So, there you have it. If malnourished waterfowl were what held you back from picking up Guerrilla Games' post-apocalyptic action-adventure when it first came out, it sounds like your goose is cooked. Or properly fed, I guess. You can take a gander at Horizon Zero Dawn's new tricks and treats when the remaster hits PS5 and PC on Halloween. That is your fix for October 18th, 2024. If you missed the Xbox partner preview yesterday, go check out all of the new trailers that came out of that. And for all of your gaming news, make sure you're following and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you around.